Hello, I'm Whitney Dickoff, and the purpose of this screencast is to share a little more about Epic Storyline Online Book Creator and how you can use them in the classroom and what they are and the things that they give. So, how I can utilize Epic within my future classroom is I can assign books to them that they have to read. I can track their reading so I can go to my student logs. I can also give them assignments within this and quizzes. But my favorite thing about this is I can track their daily readings and I can see that Gretchen has read for 4 minutes on Tuesday and she explored one book. Tiffany has read for 4 minutes on Tuesday and she also has read one book, so I can just track how much they are reading within the classroom. This tool can impact my classroom because they can also set goals for themselves and they can see how much they're spending they can see how much time they're spending while reading these books, and they can go back, and there's also audiobooks, so like maybe if they're not as advanced, then they can listen to the audiobook instead. The ISTE standard that I have chose for Epic is Empower Learner. It is students set learning goals, develop strategies, leveraging technology to achieve them, and reflect on their learning process to improve learning outcomes. I think this is important because you can set goals on Epic for them, or they can set goals to have as many or how many minutes they want to read a day or books they want to achieve. And for my Nebraska content standard, I did all this in first grade because I want to be a first grade teacher. So I put read and comprehend complex grade level information text with prompting and support. Read and comprehend a wide variety of information text of appropriate complexity for grade 1, so they can go and choose their grade 1 books and read them and also have audiobooks with them. Next, we are going to talk about Storyline. So Storyline is this where you get free online books, and the books you can click on them and it takes them to a YouTube video. So I can use this in my classroom because it also, not only does it take them and watch this video on YouTube with someone speaking, but it also gives a teacher's guide where it goes through and it talks about this story, and then it talks about different things you can do with it. So it can be used for writing, math, and social studies, and it tells you how to it gives you the materials you need and the objective and the procedure that it uses. One thing that I really like about this is I really like the YouTube videos because I think they are so interactive and the people reading them really get into it. And I was watching a different story and it showed the pictures, and the pictures were moving along with it, and I thought it was very cool with how much the person also interacts with it. And then this tool can impact my learning because it gives me a guide that I can use in the classroom, so I'm not struggling to find it to put it into a subject while I have all these different guides that I have, and I can use it within several subjects, so I don't just have to use it in one subject. I can use this as the entire day lesson, it's in math, writing, art, social studies. The ISTE standard that I have chose for Storyline Online is Designer. I chose Educators Design authentic reading activities that align with educational standards and their digital tools and resources to maximize their learning. And I chose the standard because you can use those different activities that it provides for you, and the educators can also change it and make it their own way, but they can also use the ones that are provided. And then for my Storyline Online, I also put this into reading. I put citing relevant and thorough textual evidence to support ideas, evaluate the development of themes or central ideas in grade level information. So identify the main topic and key details in an informational text, because there's assignments like on the reading, there's like reading questions and pretty much how did they understand the reading that was given to them. And I feel like this Nebraska standard really fit into it since it gave different activities within it. So I could also pull standards out of the math and science and the art and social studies and put it along with this. For my next one, I have Book Creator. So I can utilize Book Creator in the classroom because I can have the students create their own little book, and there's also different templates that they can use. But I was thinking about how I could put this in my classroom by when it's like student of the week, they can go make their own little book about things that they like or like their favorite things and put them in that. So then it could be shared with the class and they can see like, oh, this student is this. And then I can also go and edit things and be like, oh, that like I can put a picture of them and put like what they are very like skilled in the classroom and etc. I feel like this tool can be impactful because it helps to have the students use their own ideas and put audio, text in, and then visuals like pictures, and they can put just text in, they can speak in it. And then so the book that I made was My Dream Vacation, and I chose the Bahamas. And then I just talked about the Bahamas, like what I would want to do in the Bahamas, like go to the underwater caves, beautiful beaches, see the Exodus pigs, eat cracked conch, go parasailing and snorkeling. And then I just did the how much an airline costs, and then I went and found a hotel on one of the beaches, and it said it was $72 a night. So then I said, well, if I stayed 14 nights, how much would it be? And that was what it would be. So then for my ISTE standard, I chose Digital Citizen. So students demonstrate empathetic, inclusive interactions online and use technology to responsibly contribute to their communities. I chose this because you can make your own book and you're demonstrating your online usage. And then for my Nebraska standard, I chose presentation of knowledge and ideas because you can tell a story or recount experiences with appropriate facts and pertinent descriptive details. And then I also thought convey a personal perspective with clear reasons was perfect for it because you can put your own things and your own words on this book and create it into a book. That is all I had for these 3 tools.